Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for those who stuck around and really hung in there and waited for me to come back. You guys are the real MVPs. Okay, so just know that. I really do appreciate that. I truly needed time. Like, I thought I was ready and I came back, but I really wasn't ready. Now I'm ready. Okay, I'm feeling very excited about this. I have a lot of stuff lined up for you guys, so I'm really happy to be back. And so, for anybody who's new and hasn't seen me before, because I've been MIA for about a year, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that you join the family. I look forward to reading for you guys. I have so many things lined up for you. I'm so excited. I've been working on what I'm going to do and like my plan moving forward for about a month now. So I'm pretty excited about this. Okay. I got a new system coming in, so it'll make the video upload and turnaround much faster than it was because I'm really struggling with the computer that I have right now. So, and the programs that I have, the software that I have in my computer to edit my videos and upload my videos and everything, it's just too strong for the computer that I have. So I have a new system coming in. Specifically with you guys in mind, so I'm really excited. So, without further ado, on to your readings. And please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm so happy to be back with you guys, okay? I love you guys so much. Take care. Okay, Taurus. So, um, before I pull any cards, I want to let you know what I was basically picking up from Spirit. I started writing some stuff down for you because your energy was just a little bit tricky to kind of tap into for whatever reason. Okay, so the way I work is if I just sit quiet and write, I'll get like a dialogue really from Spirit. It's hard for me to speak in that form because my voice drowns out what I hear from Spirit. So if I just sit quiet and I write, then I'll get like a full dialogue. Okay, so what I have here for you, what it was saying is needing help or a little push from the universe. Building confidence has been a bit challenging for you, but you will come out on top. A lot of self healing has been finally recognized by you and put into action. Bravo, Taurus. Um, Understanding that you do not need the approval of others in order to fulfill your desires is what brought you to a place of groundedness. Okay, so um, finally that confidence that you've needed. Okay, you're finally, because I feel like you had to like talk yourself into this confident feeling, like the not just having the desire to have confidence, but really going within and working on what it takes in order to feel that way, to feel confident. And I think you've really been looking at that and really looking at other people like, if I try to build my confidence off of how other people feel or perceive myself, then I'm never going to be confident. And I think you're finally looking at that like it all comes from within. Okay. And I feel like because this is happening, I feel like there's a sense or a part of you that's recognizing behaviors, past behaviors, and really trying to correct or rectify anything that has happened previously because of that. So it's almost like damage control, okay? It kind of feels like damage control. A lot of repairing that needs to be done that maybe you have caused upheavals in certain areas of your life, maybe. And I think just coming to recognition with that and not trying to go overboard with apology, but just from this point forward, doing things differently that where your actions speak louder than words, where you won't have to speak because your actions, your demeanor, it's almost like your entire being is being uplifted and changed into a more positive light. And you're feeling more positive. You're feeling more proactive, okay? And I think this is helping your relationships. I think you came out of a place of despair, maybe a tower moment, and just coming into acceptance of what has happened in the past and moving forward with a different perspective. So the way you speak to people is differently. The respect that you have for people is different. Not being so critical, not being so judgmental, okay? So I also feel like there were endings that needed to happen within yourself, like within other people, like or your dynamic, like other people that you surround yourself with, that were not there for your highest good, and just needing to finally cut that cord in order for you to have a more productive way of thinking, a more clear head. You may have had to do a lot of cleaning out, um, whether it's your space, your mental space, your physical space, your friendship circle, whatever it is, so your job, whatever. But a lot of rooting and gutting out of things that just did not make you feel good any longer. Um, and this was for your highest good. And I think that you paid attention to spirit when spirit was telling you, hey, this isn't serving your highest good anymore. This is making you feel bad. Get rid of it. And I think you listened, and I think you did. And so because of that, it's almost like this weight has been lifted off of your chest, and now you can start on a clean slate. And there's been people probably or situations that have deserved better from you. And now you're willing to put that work in because you're not clouded by so much negativity. You know what I mean? So I'm going to shuffle the cards and see what we get. And see how the cards match up, or if they don't, whatever, could be a whole new message. Who knows? But let's see what happens when we shuffle the cards, and I hope it's not too loud when I do that. Okay, actually, I can just turn the mic off while I'm shuffling, so you don't hear that background noise. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance card. Okay, so this is finding balance. This is like the main energy here, and this is finding balance in a uncomfortable situation. And like I said, you've had to cut people off in the past, um, and you're coming into the reading with the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is literally like the beginning stages of something that feels really good, some kind of offer. This little piece of hair right here is driving me insane. Sorry. Okay, so something that you want to offer to somebody, and basically because of this past, um, the way you have handled things in the past has really left you feeling, you know, like focusing on the things that are negative. I don't know if you can see this good. Okay, so this is the 5 of cups. This is literally somebody who looks at the cup as half empty. And with the 9 of wands, this is just being tired of that same perpetual negative emotion. But in order to, to really harness the energy that spirit is talking about, you've got the emperor. Okay, so this is somebody who's in complete control, who knows what they want. They've been around the block. They're extremely knowledgeable. All right, and so it took this energy in order to be able to see things from a different perspective with the Hanged Man. And now that you've seen things from a different perspective and how the changes that you've needed to make to get rid of this energy from the past, this just not feeling fulfilled, this heaviness over you, you're like, well, what do I need to do to bring this back into balance? And you've done it. Okay, you've done it. And that's literally looking at things from a different perspective, taking accountability for your role in things. And when you've done that, you brought things into balance. And right under the Temperance card, you've got the Sun. I mean, how much better can you get than that, right? That's the Sun card. I mean, you can't get better than that. So what I'll do, though, is I will clarify the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands just to sort of reiterate what I was saying. If anything else comes up, then I'll definitely mention that. But, well, let's see. The Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands. So let's see what it says. Sorry about that. I'm not going to mute it. I'm not going to do it. All right, so yeah, look at that. You've got the Moon and the Six of Swords. So the Moon is, this is a water energy. So I really feel like these are hidden emotions for you, okay? This is definitely stuff that's hasn't felt good, but you've tucked it away. This is also, look at the way the Moon is looking down at these dogs, okay, and the lobster. Look at the way the Moon's looking down. And then you've got a pillar on each side, which is showing duality, okay? This is really kind of like going within, sort of like the Hanged Man, okay? Trying to see things from a different perspective. There's a lot of inner work being done with this, because this is stuff that's your inner self. This is the stuff that's hidden from everybody else. These are your hidden emotions, and they've needed a lot of reflection, a lot of a lot of looking at, okay? And you see how they're looking at this Moon and like looking for guidance. How do we balance this energy, this duality? How do we balance that? Okay, looking at things from a different perspective, like with the Hanged Man, and really going within. And by doing that, you come out with the Six of Swords. There's been a lot of mental torment that's going on with you, a lot of mental challenges, and you're coming out of that, because the more you bring your energy into balance, the more you feel stable emotionally, the better you're going to think about things. Cutting these people out of your life that have needed to be, that you've put so much energy into other people or other situations than what's right in front of you, and being able to cut that out, or however you had to manipulate that or make that work for you, so you can start feeling better about yourself and not be such a people pleaser, has really benefited you. And look, right under that, you've got the Two of Pentacles. This is juggling way too much. What do I need? Like, I have to drop one of these balls, and really, there's no stability here. The waves are really rocky in the back. He's standing on one foot, and he's trying to juggle, and he's got like this big dunce cap, It's like the dunce cap from like way back when, like in the cartoons, you'll see these kids who got in trouble in the classroom, and they would have to go sit on a stool in a corner with a big cone on their head that said dunce, That's called the dunce cap. And it's really just, by juggling so much, you're kind of like, you're not, it's kind of making a fool out of yourself in a way, if that makes sense. Not that you're a fool, but it's not productive. So the behaviors from before were not productive, and you're juggling all this stuff, and you're like, well, how can I build off of this? I'm just juggling. I'm not stacking. I'm juggling. And so now you got to put this down and start stacking. Okay, does that make sense? Like, I hope it makes sense. I understand what I'm saying. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards just for a little bit more guidance to see, um, you know, what else I can give you, if anything else. This is not love focused. Please understand that. I don't focus on love readings. However, this fits, it fits. If it doesn't, please check out your other signs. This is a very repetitive thing across the board with all readers. And we will always say, you know, your Venus, moon, rising, all those signs. Check them out. Okay. Check out those placements in your chart. It's very easy to find on Google. Your birth chart, as long as you know your time of birth and place of birth and all that stuff, it's pretty easy to find. Okay. But find that. And you'll see that when you listen to the other readings, you can kind of piece it together. All right. But sometimes your sun reading just is not going to resonate with you because the way the planets are lined up, whatever is going on planetary wise can affect your reading as a sun sign. So always look at the other planets and other placements. Okay. So let's see what advice or any we can get for you for September. Giving and receiving. Exactly. Exactly. That's a very balanced energy. This is sort of like the six of coin in the tarot. This is giving and receiving. This is an equal give and take instead of taking, and accusing everybody else of being, you know, whatever. You know, this is literally taking responsibility for your own behaviors, for your own actions, finding balance in that, cutting out what doesn't need to be there anymore, and giving to those who deserve what you have to offer. All right, let me see if I can pull one. I'll pull another one from the other deck, actually. That's what I meant to do. These are both Psychic Tarot. One is Psychic Tarot for the heart, and the other one is just the Psychic Tarot. Okay, so Taurus. Partnerships and alliances. See, that's what I'm talking about. And it's the 3. So we're in the beginning stages of this, okay? This is after finally realizing that you need to give a little bit more than you have been to certain situations or certain aspects of your life, giving a little bit more to yourself or wherever it is that you've needed to give. It's definitely going to bring in a more stable, solid foundation. And this is like the apprenticeship with the 3. This is the beginning stages of that. This is co-creating. This is working together. So this is finding that balance. This is finally finding that balance between the duality, because there's light and dark energy, period. I mean, you can't have light energy without dark energy. Everything comes in twos, right? So you have to have dark with the light. You don't go in a room and turn on the dark light, you turn on the light so you can see. You don't turn on the dark. It's already dark, just like during the day, you have sunlight and then at night you have dark. You have to have both. So it's normal to have dark energy around you, but what do you do with it? How do you transmute it? How are you feeding off of that and behaving in that way? Or are you recognizing it, appreciating it, sending it love, and then sending it on its way so you can stay balanced and stay in a loving place, okay? And I think that a lot of you Taurus have absorbed a lot of negative energy around you, and you have behaved accordingly. And these readings can be vice versa. So if this isn't your energy that you're exuding out, it could be what you're feeling or receiving from another person. So please keep that in mind, that this doesn't have to be coming from you. It could just be in your surroundings, and you may know somebody who's like this or whatever the case may be. But I hope that all makes sense to you, Taurus. And until next time, Take care, and I'll be back very soon. All right? Bye.